I got this comment the other day. Brian, what's up with your Bitcoin obsession lately? Your direct response skills can easily turn $100,000 in ads into $1 million in revenue in 45 days. Bitcoin is a distraction until you've maxed out your skill set. And you know what? He's right about one thing. I could be focusing solely on scaling my business. I could be turning my marketing skills into millions more dollars, but here's what he's missing. I'm not talking about Bitcoin because I think it's the fastest path to wealth. I'm talking about it because it solves the biggest problem of our generation, one that's affecting every single person watching this video right now, whether you realize it or not. You see, our money is fundamentally broken. And I don't mean this in some abstract way. I mean, it's actively destroying people's lives, dreams, and even futures. Let me show you what I mean. According to the Federal Reserve's own data, the US dollar has lost over 96% of its purchasing power since 1913 when the Fed was created. Just since 2020, it's lost about 20% of that value, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Why is this happening? Because our governments can print unlimited amounts of money whenever they want. And during COVID, they printed roughly 80% of all dollars in existence in just a few short months. According to the Federal Reserve's data, the M2 money supply, which means the total money in circulation, jumped from 15.4 trillion in February 2020 to 21.6 trillion by December 2021, a 40% increase in less than 2 years. And when you increase the supply of something, what happens to its value? It goes down. This is basic economics. This isn't just some financial theory. It's having devastating real-world consequences. Your savings are being silently stolen through inflation. The money you worked so hard for, it's worth significantly less today. Housing prices have skyrocketed, not because homes are suddenly better, but because the dollar is worth less. According to the Federal Housing Finance Agency, the average home price has increased over 400% since 1980, while the median household income has only increased about 15% when adjusted for inflation. Home prices increased 400%. Median household income, aka wages that you and I earn or that most people earn, only about 15%. Think about that massive difference for a second. The wealth gap is exploding. According to the Federal Reserve's survey of consumer finances, the top 1% of Americans now own more wealth than the entire middle class combined. This gap has widened dramatically since 2008. Young people can't afford to start families. The CDC reports that the US birth rate has fallen to its lowest level in 40 years. So what does Bitcoin have to do with all of this? Bitcoin fixes this broken system because it has a fixed supply of 21 million coins. No one, not a government, not a central bank, not even me, can print more Bitcoin out of thin air. The scarcity is programmed into its code. It's mathematically guaranteed, and that makes it the perfect antidote to our current system of unlimited money printing. Think about it this way. Throughout human history, we've used things like gold and silver as money precisely because they were scarce and couldn't be easily created. Bitcoin brings that same property to the digital age, but with even more advantages. For example, it can't be confiscated. Unlike gold, which governments have seized throughout history, like in 1933, when Executive Order 6102 made it illegal for Americans to own gold, Bitcoin can be stored in your head with just 12 to 24 words. The second reason is because Bitcoin can be sent anywhere in the world instantly. For example, I recently had to send $5,000 to a friend of mine. With traditional banking, it took 15 days and cost me $110 in fees, and the money still didn't get to him because of wire information. With Bitcoin, it took less than an hour to send the money to him, and it cost me only 16 cents in fees. The third reason, and one of the most important, is it's truly decentralized. What does that mean? It means no single entity controls it. It's the first truly global, borderless money that belongs to me and you, aka the people. Now, the person leaving this comment is right. That 100,000 in Bitcoin might only 10x in the next decade, but he's missing the point entirely. I'm not talking about Bitcoin because I think it's the fastest way to get rich. I'm talking about it because it's the solution to a system that's actively destroying people's futures. Let me put this in perspective. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median home price in America is now over $400,000. In 1970, it was around $25,000. Can you believe that? Has the quality of homes improved by 16x? Of course not. The dollar has just been massively devalued. This is why millennials and Gen Z can't afford homes. According to a 2023 Redfin report, first-time homebuyers now need to save for an average of 11 years to afford a down payment on a home, compared to just 5 years in 1980. This is why the birth rate is declining. People literally can't afford to have children. The Brookings Institution found that the average cost of raising a child to age 18 is now over $310,000 when adjusted for inflation. It's why mental health issues are skyrocketing. Financial stress is crushing people. A 2023 American Psychological Association survey found that 72% of Americans report feeling stressed about money, the highest level since the survey began. And it's only getting worse. We're $37 trillion in debt as a country, according to the US Treasury Department. The Congressional Budget Office projects that interest payments on the national debt alone will exceed $1 trillion annually by 2030. The only way out for governments is to print more money, which will accelerate all of these problems for you and me. This isn't a political issue, okay? Both parties do it. It's a fundamental flaw in our monetary system. Bitcoin isn't just an investment. It's an escape hatch from a sinking ship. It's a way to opt out of a system that's designed to extract value from your hard work and savings. So yes, I could focus solely on scaling my business. I could turn $100,000 in ads into $1 million in revenue, and I'm still doing that. I haven't stopped building my business. But what good is making millions if that money is being devalued every day? What good is building wealth in a system designed to steal it from you through inflation? So to answer this comment directly, I'm not obsessed with Bitcoin because I think it's my fastest path to wealth. I'm passionate about it because I see it as a solution to the biggest problem facing our generation. And yes, I could make more money faster by focusing solely on my business skills. But I'm playing a longer, more important game here. I'm trying to help people understand that no matter how much money you make, if you're holding it in dollars, you're losing wealth every single day. And more importantly, there's a reason why people tell you to invest in assets. It's because they know that if you just hold your money and you save it, you'll literally lose purchasing power year over year over year, and you won't actually be able to retire one day, which is a flawed system in itself. That's the problem we're fighting here. The system is designed this way. Bitcoin isn't a distraction from wealth building. It's protection for the wealth you build. Look, I get it. Bitcoin can seem complicated to most people who haven't taken the time to actually understand it. It can seem like just another investment option that might be a distraction, but it's so much more than that. It's the first time in human history we have a form of money that can't be manipulated, can't be inflated away, and can't be controlled by governments or banks. That's why I talk about Bitcoin. Not because I think it's the fastest way to get rich, but because I believe it's the solution to a broken system that's hurting all of us. And look, I know how to make money. I've made over $7 million online with my business using my direct response marketing skills. I still use those skills today to scale my business and help my clients scale theirs. But here's what I've realized. My job in this world isn't just to get rich, it's to serve others. That's why I teach these same marketing skills to other entrepreneurs in my mastermind. That's why I share everything I'm learning about YouTube ads, AI systems, and building an online business on this YouTube channel. And that's why I'm sharing what I've learned about Bitcoin and the broken monetary system now too. Because what good is having the skills to make millions if I keep all this knowledge to myself? What good is understanding how to protect wealth from inflation if I don't warn others like you about what's coming? My purpose isn't just to accumulate wealth for myself. It's to help others build wealth and protect that wealth and understand the systems that are working against them. Whether that's teaching you how to learn a high-income skill like YouTube ads to make more money so you can actually save in Bitcoin, or how to scale your business right now with YouTube ads, or helping you understand why Bitcoin matters for your financial future. And if you think I'm wrong, I'd love to hear your perspective in the comments, because this is a conversation we all need to be having. Thanks for watching.